Ashish, I'm Mentai 1T8 plus PEY.
And I'm Trevor, I'm a Mech 1T7 plus PEY, and we're your Dye Station co-chairs this year.
Which means we're getting you guys purple this year.
So right now we're in the alley where the magic of Dye Station actually happens. As most of you probably know by now, Frosh Week is full of energy, excitement, it's super hype, and Dye Station is the most exciting of the entire week. Dye Station really is the epitome of the entire Frosh Week. It's where you get outside of your comfort zone, do something new, and really get to know the people you're going to spend the next 4 or 5 years of your life with. So I encourage you all to come with an open mind and get ready to get purple.
Frosh Week is a time where you're going to meet your friends and peers, and most importantly, mentors and upper years are going to be there for you and support you for the rest of your university career. Dyeing yourself purple is not only one of the oldest engineering traditions at U of T, but also all over Canada. What better way to start this crazy week with getting yourself purple with 1,000 other more people and walking down the streets of Toronto celebrating the fact that you guys are future U of T engineers. So get your Frosh Week on, get your purple on.
So a little bit of background on why we dye ourselves purple. The color purple in engineering have been tied since the mid-1800s when the engineers in the British Royal Navy had a purple armband for their uniforms. Now these engineers worked in the steam rooms of ships across the world in really hot and humid conditions, which meant the dye from their purple armbands often sank into their skin. When the ships were damaged and bound to sink, these engineers worked tirelessly to keep the ship afloat as long as possible to save as many lives as they could. To this day, Canadian engineering students dye ourselves purple to honor the sacrifices of our predecessors and remind ourselves of the obligation we have to protect the lives of other citizens.
I'm Christine, I'm a Mech 1T8, so that means I'll be graduating in 2018, but I'm also taking PY. So, purple dye, that brings back memories. Honestly, for me, it was like, I've had a purple dye, chance to be completely purple, walk around, people see me purple, cool. I'm totally down for it. And I went straight into the dye full body my first year. And then I did it again second year, and I'm probably gonna do it again third year. Why though? That's a good question. It might sound like something totally insane to do, but I guess to me in first year, it was an opportunity to kind of like reinvent myself and just go crazy because you know you're in for like a transformational but also hard year ahead and fun.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I just finished my first year. I was track 1, switched into mech. My little funny story about getting dyed purple was that actually on my walk home from school on the very first day, the 15-minute walk, I got asked by 2 people why in the world I looked like that. So I got to tell them that I was actually part of Engineering Frosh Week and I was part of a really nice community, and it was a really nice feeling to be able to share that with people.
Hi, my name's Karen. I'm in ECE 1T8 plus PEY, and my purpling experience in Frosh Week was a little bit different because I come from a family of all engineers, so I already knew what it was and I was like super hyped, ready to jump in like right from the get-go. But I think purpling is really cool for everybody because it sort of sets the standard that it's okay to get weird and get silly during Frosh Week. And honestly, I feel like the best way to make friends is to just hop into a pile of purple with a whole bunch of people you don't know.
Hi, my name is RLC Barron, and I just finished my third year in Material Science and Engineering. So one of the biggest reasons I decided to dye was the fact that when I did my Frosh in first year, I was at the University of Ottawa doing chemical engineering, and they didn't allow us to dye because of the residence rules. So as soon as I got to U of T and did Frosh, I made sure to make the most out of my dyeing experience.
So I'm Carlos, I'm a Chem 1T8 plus 1.
My name is Meraj and I'm in Mechanical Engineering 1T8 plus PEY.
I'm Ryan, I'm in Engineering Science. And when I was in first year, I actually lived at one of the arts and science colleges rather than in a residence that had a lot of engineers. There were very few of us there. So when I dyed myself completely purple on the first day and went back, all of these students had just shown up that day even though I had moved in the night before. And they were just walking around having their tours and everything, and they were quite confused by this purple person just showing up.
First was I actually felt cold just because I'd taken my shirt off. That was the first feeling, but dyeing into purple, I was a bit apprehensive just because, I mean, it's just a big tub of purple liquid. But once I dipped in for the first time, it was great. There were leaders around me who helped me dye properly, who helped make sure that I had a good coat of purple. Overall, it was just fantastic. It was something, you know, like I would have never thought I would do this before, but, you know, stepping out of my comfort zone, once I dyed myself purple, everything became a lot more easier.
I absolutely love getting purple dyed every year. One of my favorite highlights Basically what happens is that I always tell everyone get purple dyed for the reasons we do it. Going back to the stories of engineers on the ships, going back to the first time I ever learned to paint my nails with a clear coat, because guys, if you don't clear coat your nails, you're going to be walking around with purple nail polish on your fingers and toes, and you don't want that unless you really do, in which case you rock it, you do you, that's awesome. In my opinion, there was a whole time where I forgot to do it one year and went home on the subway either fully purple with a toy face, fully purple, nail polish and everything. People were asking me questions. I embraced it, told them what about engineering I loved, told them why we're doing purple, and they were like, wow, I should do purple too. And you should do purple too because it's awesome, and I hope to see you there.